Hey, this is Boogie Panda, and I'm bringing you the first episode of How to TW as an Archer, and this episode is called Auto-Attacking Your Way to Success. Now you might ask, Boogie, you always troll other archers about them not using enough skills in PK, so why are you telling us to auto-attack? And more importantly, why are you telling us that auto-attacking is the way to succeed in TW? Well, TW is not the same as PK. PK is solo or very small groups, while TW is 60 versus 60, often on most servers, and it can even go up to 80 versus 80. Now, classes should target others that they're strong against. So, drawing like an example from Pokemon, which I'm sure that most of you have played, if you have a water type Pokemon and your opponent has a fire type Pokemon and a grass type Pokemon, to maximize the damage that you do with your water type Pokemon, you're going to go up against the fire type Pokemon and not the grass type, because water is strong against fire and very ineffective against grass. Now, similar with archers, being the main physical damage dealers, we are strong against classes with low physical defense, namely the arcane classes. So, in order to maximize your DPS, you actually use auto attack. That is the first benefit of auto attacking. It maximizes your damage per second, or DPS, especially if you're demon. Demon Quickshot has a 50% chance to increase your APS by 30%. That is huge. I mean, with rank 9 plus 12, so basically my armor set, I got about 20k physical attack, coupled with nearly 100 attack levels, which basically doubles my damage. And then I got, on top of that, I got 30-something% base crit, and can be boosted to 40%, nearly 50% if I use the Demon Stun or Demon Sharpened Tooth Arrow. And now, on the off chance that my Demon Quickshot procs, I'm attacking at over 1 attack per second from 32 meters away on a squishy arcane class. I mean, unless they're rank 9 plus 12, full Jade, full buffed, they are not going to stand a chance against me. I mean, my attack is going to tear through them, and that's the first reason you should use auto attack. The second reason that it's a higher chance to purge. I mean, it's a no-brainer. The more you attack, the more likely it is that your bow will the purge proc will go off, assuming you have a purge bow, of course. But the thing that most people don't realize is that in PWI, and various other versions of Perfect World, the game mechanics is the same, and the bow proc, namely Purge or Advanced Purge, so Spirit Black Hole, that Purge proc cannot go off if you're using skills which has a debuff on them to the target you're attacking. So things like Stunning Arrow, Sharpened Tooth Arrow, Thunder Shock, Vicious Serrated Arrow, Storm Rage Eaglon, Frost Arrow, Aim Low, etc. The list goes on. These skills cannot purge the opponent. So, auto-attacking can actually purge your opponent, and has a higher chance to, because it requires no channeling, and even comparing to the quickest channeling and casting skills, auto-attack is nearly as fast. And that's comparing it to instant charged take aim, which isn't as spammable as auto attack is. Anyway, the last reason is that I would argue if you are using metal skills a lot in TW, you're probably picking on the wrong targets. I mean, some archers like to use metal skills on BMs, but Blade Masters, most of them, or the good ones at least, should use their magical marrow, which boosts their magical defense to the same level as their physical defense. So I would argue those archers, I mean, in the first place, they shouldn't be targeting BMs anyway, and secondly, if you're using metal skills on the BM, unless they're nearly dead, using it as a finishing shot or whatever, I would argue that they're playing the archer wrong. They should be auto-attacking instead. I mean, you feel free to disagree with me, but that's the way I play, and it seems pretty effective to me, killing BMs on the Magical Marrow with physical attacks. And also, some archers use metal skills on clerics. I mean, assuming that your auto attack cannot like out-tick the cleric's MP charm if they're under Plume Shell, then are you really going to kill them by using your metal skills? I mean, fair enough. If the cleric, Plume Shell, or even the psychic or whatever class expels themselves at, say, 20% HP or 30% HP, then it's justified to, say, tossing a Thundershock or a Lightning Strike and hope that you crit and kill them. But I mean, if a cleric uses Plume Shell at 100% HP, really, if you cannot out-tick their MP charm with your physical attack, can you really out-tick their HP charm and Ironheart or whatever they have with your metal attacks? Which, I mean, the cooldowns on them means that you can't even chain them. So after you use the initial 3 skills, you're basically in cooldown, assuming you're demon. I'm just gonna say that you guys shouldn't take the title of this video so literally. I mean, by all means, you should be using Sharpened Tooth Arrow, you should be stunning. If you're demon, you should be quick-shotting. You should be using instant take aim, Thunderous Blast, Barrage, etc. I mean, the list goes on. But what I'm trying to get at is that in TW, maybe you should think twice before using your metal skills. I mean, you should only really consider it on targets that are nearly dead or one-shots, or you're using Demon Lightning Strike for the 100% accuracy as a finishing blow or something. So yeah, I mean, to conclude it, archers are mainly a physical damage class. I know we've been given metal classes, and yes, you should utilize them, but my argument and the point of this video is that metal skills is not where the archer's strength are in TW, and in TW each class should utilize their strength to the fullest extent, which means that archers, being primarily a ranged DPS class, not a DPH class, you should be auto-attacking to maximize your effect and impact in TW. Anyway, I hope you guys found this first episode interesting or helpful or just intriguing even, and subscribe, and hopefully next Wednesday I'll post up another video. Cheers.